the notes, and we left off at example 6. So it's the same section, 2.6% and mixture problem solving. This is part 2. So let's read over this example, and this is a different one. Remember, example 4, you had to follow 2 steps. I showed you that last time. In example 5 also you had to follow 2 different steps, and in this case it's just 1 step, but it's different from the previous examples. So let's read over them. Most of the movie screens globally project analog film. So this is the old type of projection, the analog. But the number of cinemas using digital is increasing. All right. Find the number of digital screens worldwide in 2012 if after a 25% increase, so we get 25% increase, the number in 2013 was that. Okay, so how do we analyze this? So in 2012, we had a number of digital screens in 2012. So digital screens, we had an unknown amount of digital screens because we don't know that, but they're giving us 2013. In 2013, we have 111,809 digital screens. So this is also digital screens. Okay, so again, in 2012, we don't know how many screens we had. We know that in 2013, we have 111,809 digital screens. What was the percent of increase? That we do know. So from here to here, we had a percent of increase, which is 25%. So we know whatever happened between this year, that people started buying more digital screens and they don't want to use the old analog screen projection because it's better. It has better image. So now how do we find that? Okay. So in 2012, this would be the unknown. I'm gonna name it X. This it's what's equal to. So let's write the equation. So the original amount of digital screens, and this is 2012. So this is the first part. So the original amount of digital screens is X. We don't know what that is. Okay. We know it had an increase of 25%. So what happened here? Increase, so we're adding the increase. I'm gonna put the increase. So we're adding the increase, which is 0.25 of what? Of the original. So that was the original, and then we take the 25% of that and we add it to that to get, so equals the 111,809. So this would be the number of digital screens in 2013. So in 2012, we don't know it. You add the increase in percent of this original, and then, so this is equals to that. Now, remember here, we have a 1. We have a 1. And then, don't forget for question 19, 20, 21, 22, you're going to use this format of solving these percent questions. So again, what happened here, that's a 1, look, and that's a 0.25. So basically, we add in these two numbers. That is 1 plus 0.25, and then just the x equals 11809. So what does that give you? That gives you 1.25x equals 11809. And the 1.25 makes sense. Why? Because we're gonna have more than the original. The original is represented by the 1 here, and then we're adding this percent, which is a 0.25. So it makes sense that we have to have a number bigger than 1, because 1 represents the original amount plus the percents of that original amount. So now we divide, because we want to solve for x, and that gives us approximately 89,447, and this is the amount of digital screens in 2012. Amount of digital screens in 2012. So this is how much screens we had in 2012. Look, and boom, 2013 it went up to that. That was a 25% increase. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna do some of your assignment questions. So there's 8 questions, and you will have to do 2 of them. Yeah, actually 4. So I'm gonna start with 9th, and this is your assignment. If you follow this, you'll have the answer. So we're gonna follow the example 6. So this is example like example 6. So okay, find the original price. So again, the original, that's what they want. We're gonna put the original price of a pair of shoes if the sale price is $78 after. So they're giving us a percent of discounts, and that's it. So that has to equal 78. Okay, so we have the original price that we don't know what the original price is as the x, and then we have a discount, which is this. So discount meaning we're gonna take away, because that price is going down. Sale means that you're gonna pay less. So minus 0.25, and this is very similar to the other one of what? Of the x, but in this case we're taking away. In the other one we were adding. Okay, so minus, and it has to equal what? The $78. So again, this is the sale price. This is the sale price. So they gave us the sale price, and this is the discount. And it's equal to that. So we get the original minus the discount, which is this, would it be equal to that sale price. Okay, remember there's a 1 here. So what are we doing? We're 1 minus 0.25, right? Equals $78. So 1 minus 0.25 gives us 0.75x equals the $78. Now we divide, so X should equal $104. This is the original price. So that's the original price of the shoes. You see they were $104. With the discount, they went down to the $78. Alright, let me do one more and then I'm gonna stop this video and then I'll start another one, because if I make them too long, they take a while to upload, to post them in Schoology. Alright, so 21, the same thing. So you will do 20 and 22. Find last year's salary. So again, they're asking for this. This is the okay, the X. So I'm gonna put here last year salary. In words, that represents the X. That's what they want us to find. If after 4% pay raise, so a raise, which is good. So now a raise means you're adding. So I'm gonna put here pay raise. So we're gonna add what? 0.04%, right? The 4%, 0.04 of last year's, because it has to be based on something, and it has to be based on last year's salary. Don't base it on this amount, because this is the future. This is the present year salary after the raise. So don't just use your logic, common sense. Like, it has to be based on the last year's salary. So equals the new salary. So equals, and that's a new salary. So whatever he was getting paid has to be less than that. Okay. So again, there's a 1 here, guys. So you're adding. And I'm not going to do the other step. I'm just going to put 1.04. You know that's going to be, they're like terms. So you get an X. And then 44 200ths. And then you're going to divide by 1.04. And that's going to give you last year's salaries. This becomes 1. So what's last year's salary? Is 42,500. This is last year salary. So if you notice, he was getting paid less last year. With the raise, he went up to $44,200. And then I'm gonna stop here for this video, and then I'm gonna create another one. Thank you, guys.